Hey guys, and welcome back to the Shattered World Observation Series, me, NG Paradox. I think Hispania and the Mongol Empire have realized the only way to destroy Border Gore is to eat all the borders. And that's why they're both so big, but yes. But yeah, let's move on then and let time pass by. Oh, time, always passing us by. But yes, many major nations are appearing. It feels like there's far less countries than there used to be. I mean, look, like Denmark, Hispania, Bulgaria, Austrasia, Barcelona, Mali, England, Scotland, Ireland, Perm, Mongol Empire, Nubia. Abyssinia's still there. You know, it just feels there's a lot less than there used to be, you know? A lot less than there used to be. Which, I mean, does make sense of all the nations kind of growing stronger and better. I mean, have the Tengri reformed, actually? That's something I haven't checked. I don't know if we have anyone who's Tengri. He is. Tengri has reformed as well. That's interesting. So we've had 3 faiths reform. And that's most of like the pagan faiths that can reform. I think some of the others can't reform. So I mean that's pretty good. You know, Romavar didn't reform sadly, but you know, quite a few reformed. And for one campaign, I think that's pretty good that at least 3 have reformed. You don't always get to see even one reform. So yeah, we've got Bohemia still here. You know, Bohemia's kind of there. Lesser Poland down here. You know, the famous Sizi-Pankzik family, you know, we the ones we know and love. We've known them for a long time. Yep, this is the first time I've ever seen them. And I can't seem to click on them. Yeah, they've been going up and down here and there. The Duchy of Pest, apparently. Yeah, just been kind of plopping around in the east of Europe. They've been surviving. They've been surviving. How's Bavaria right now? The Radwan family still have that. Not eaten by Hispania currently. But they are Oh! Something just happened in the east. We better go check this. Okay, Turkestan and the Mongol Empire have split apart. Feeling like I'm getting a bit of deja vu right about now. So Kasamid controls this. It's not an Empire tier title. And the Mongol Empire is controlled by the Sartaks still. So we got a big split right there. I'm guessing the ruler died, possibly. The Cleansing Flame. The hammer. But okay, no, it's the hammer. Huh. Okay. You still got both the Empire tier titles, but yeah, this is the Mongols kind of Anatolia, western peninsula of the Middle East, south of Persia, and bits. The Crimea, I guess we could say, yeah, that's kind of the general thing. Turkestan is kind of all of the eastern plains, the north of Persia, and kind of, Georgia, Azerbaijan sort of area over here. It's an odd thing in like the east of Arabia. Huh. Odd. We've kind of got 3 powers over here in India. The Deccan Empire, Kosola, and of course Bengal. And just north of them, of course, is the King Kongs. The Kham Kingdom. The Avenger. That's just even better, isn't it? King Kong the Avenger. That is, I can't even make this better, can I? It's just perfect. It's just perfect. Turkestan has a little rebellion going on. Nothing too big, it looks like. It could cause a trouble, but you know, if they break away, it's not too much of the lands being lost. I mean, really, here when it comes to families, the Kong family and the Abanid family, I would say kind of the 2 big families we've been able to follow over this series so far. We're not even to 1200 though, so it could be they won't even make it past here. But those I'd say be the main family. The Hedi family. I guess the Hedi family have been around for quite a while. The Gortz family seem to have gone, or do they still control Norway? Yep, the Gortz family is still there. Okay, no, I guess there are a few others, actually, when it comes to these sort of families we've been able to follow. The Hispania family aren't really, I'd say, as old a family as the others, personally. I probably wouldn't call them that. It's been quite a few of these emperors now, yeah. It's been a few generations of this Emperor of Hispania. Hispania's been around for a long time now. You gotta give them that. They've been around for a long time. Been able to hold their own. Yeah. 820. Oh no, I guess they've been around for a long time, haven't they? Wait, which one was it? Who was it? I can't follow it now. Okay, but yeah, I guess they've been around for quite a while. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the family of Mali as well. The stores of Barcelona. The stores of Barcelona, the stores of Hispania. Bavaria's been there for quite a bit. Bulgaria's controlled by the Smeldigging family. And of course, we lost a lot of our Greek families over the last few years. They're probably there somewhere. They're probably vassals, possibly somewhere. But we've lost quite a few of those Greek families. Who controls Thrace? Constantinople, sorry. Yep, he controls it. So the Emperor controls Constantinople himself. He likes the fine things in life. Who controls Rome? Yeah, still him. Good for them. Austrasia. Ferrari is still around. They are fighting. Nope, they're not really fighting anyone in particular. Di San Martino. Well, the Mongol Empire controls that. Rebellion in the Mongol Empire as well, then. Okay, they're going to rob Bulgaria, Pex, the Hessen family. A few pieces here and there. Jom's Vik. What did this pop up from? They have this as well. Wait, what was here? There's Bohemia. Did they pop from the Denmark? Did Denmark? I think Denmark gave them a lot of their land. So the Jom's Vikings, I guess, have been placed along the Gorm. They're from Mali. Yeah, that was the kings of Mali. Okay, but yeah, he'll have that for now. He won't have it forever. And Abanid is next, but they've kind of been put. We could say this: they've been put along the borders of the regions of kind of Turkestan and the Mongol Empire to protect the world of the Germanic faith from these nomadic hordes. They've been put along here for defensive purposes by Denmark, obviously led by the Fulkir, Ketelmund the Bold. He's put them there because he's a man of faith. You know, he's a zealous man. He's a man of faith. He believes in them. He knows it's important. There you go. What a lovely guy. This is actually the closest we've got, I think, in the two series, to having kind of like what we think of as the British Isles. England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales being controlled by other people. No, actually, the Kingdom of Wales is still there. They're still around. They're still alive. Technically. When I say technically, I mean they are. I don't know why I said technically. But okay. Looks like there was no freedom for anyone. They did take their freedom. Yemen, down here still. Looking okay. Capital? No, that's the capital of Arabia. Arabia is now really just over here. They got bits here and there, but it's really just over here. Hispania revolt? Oh my. That's a pretty big revolt. Led by Uanids. Oh, the Unwanids. Okay. Anjou. Oh, no, that's the different ones I was thinking then. Santiago. Galicia. If we go back a bit further. Mallorca. But that's a big revolt. That is a big... Let's go have a quick look at the Emperor right now. Check on him. Hello, Emperor. How you doing? Everything going okay? If you lose this, you lose all this land here. You basically lose most of France. You lose Germany completely. You lose kind of the Bavaria, Czechoslovakia land, I guess, over here. You lose basically the whole of Italy apart from Rome. You lose Greece. You lose Egypt. That's going to be big. What's the revolt? Oh, wow. 65%, 70%. He can't hold them off. He's only got 7,000 men, and the rebels have 70,000 men. The might of Hispania has been used against the Emperor himself. No! They've done so well to rebuild it all once again. What mess will be left with after this? 88%. This is going to be a big mess. 100%. Here it comes. And it's... here? There we go. Oh, I first saw that, and that was my eyes saw first. I was like, oh, that's not too bad. Then I went, oh, God. Egypt. Well, there you go. I guess, yeah, the king of Egypt. King Valdemir Store is the king of Egypt. He's got Greece, he's got the south of Italy, he's got the lands over here, and he's got, Egypt. Lovely. Yes. There's actually an Egyptian revolt right now. To oust him from power. Well, that didn't go well. There's a lot of wars against the Emperor right now. He's lost so much, though. Germany. Who controls Germany, then? King Waldered Abanid. Not the Abanids that we know. It's a different Abanid. He's Saxon culture. it seems to become Egypt and Germany mostly. Over here, we do have Anjou. Anjou is released once again. There you go. They freed Anjou. We got Orleans over here. The Duke of Orleans. And we have Auvergne. De Gloucester, you are far away from home, my friend. You are far away from home. When did you take this land? Did you guys ever come from Gloucester? Bourbon. Bourbon. I don't think you guys ever came from Gloucester. No. You've never been to... You've never even been to England. I mean, your ruler used to be Normandy. Fakers. They're a fraud, that family. Egypt, okay, these guys are Egyptian as well. Egypt down here, so Egypt's also got this land. It basically became Egypt, yeah, most of it. So we've got Egypt, oh god. Why Hispania? Why, okay, let's leave Hispania to its doom. It's just too sad to look at. 14,000 men for the store family. They've got other stores, other places, but yeah, Europe is divided once again. But really to Egypt. But yeah, really to Egypt. Going back east, Kosola, I think, expanded a bit into Cam there, from what I can tell. Mongol Empire just popped into India a bit there, just popped in for a little bit. Kara Shah is still alive, obviously led by the descendants of Genghis Khan. That's the real Mongols right there, or at least the Mongol Empire that we know and love. But these guys have the title of the Mongol Empire. I mean, they are Mongol culture still, but, you know, not the Genghis Khan dynasty we know and love. Denmark got back the Jomsvikings lands. Did they just... Yeah, they just kind of put them underneath them. Yeah. They just vassalized them. So he released them, he let the Jomsvikings underneath him, and then he released them. So Denmark looking actually really good. That's actually... I think You know what, I've been underestimating Denmark, and they've been slowly growing all the time. 17,000 men. Then they're not something to sniff at, you know? I've been underestimating them, doing very well, slowly, without me really being... I've been commentating on it a little bit, but I think they've been overshadowed by Hispania, and of course the Mongol Empire. It's been hard, it's been hard. It's been so hard for me. Austrasia just got, I think, Wales, and a bit of Ireland. So that's the Abanids just really can't let go of, they can't let go of the British Isles. They don't have England yet. They do have Scotland, though, and Ireland still, and they've got Austrasia in there, their other lands. Austrasia is that. Barcelona's still there. Egyptian revolt is still going on. What's happening? How's it looking? 57% for the revolt right now. How many men does he have? 31,000 men. That shows you how big Egypt is now. Egypt is the main power. The Gurma family still control Mali. Oh, revolt. Oh, is that all of the Mongol Empire? That's basically almost all of the Mongol Empire is revolting. And what is it? It is a League Independence revolt. 6,000 men versus... Ooh, it's the Seljuks. 34. The Seljuks are not giving up. They are not... If they win, that's all of, like, Persia, all of Arabia, all of Anatolia, and all of Crimea. It's just this... and this. That would be the Mongol Empire. There's no way they can win. It's over. Sartaks, I'm sorry you took over the Mongol Empire and you've let it fall. Oh, Genghis Khan would be rolling in his grave right now, thinking about what's happened. Thinking about all that has been done. The Zhao... Ooh, you sang. They just decided to change it for no reason? Did they have a good reason? Queen Kong. Have we said that before? I've said King Kong many times. I feel like I have not said Queen Kong before. Queen Kong. There we go. Yu Tsang, she prefers that. Was that her culture? No, Zhang Zheng. Okay. The Deccan Empire. Ooh, I'm down south. So, Mahaja Bapal, the world burner, a bastard son. Okay, he's free right now. He's got kind of the south coast. Now, this is actually still underneath the Deccan Empire, and he's actually Sunni. Now, when it comes to religion in India, the Miaphysites have got here, and they've been able to stay there, but the Sunnis haven't really been able to adventure into India right now. And obviously, as we know in real life, there are, you know, Muslims in India. So, you know, this is an interesting... Not, I don't think mostly in south. I think it was more in the north, wasn't it? Then again, my knowledge of Indian history is obviously not that great. When I say obviously, I mean, how would you guys know? I mean, you don't know. Maybe I studied it extensively. But yes, Di Castella, the Hindustani, Mufasai doing very well. I'd like to see that because it's getting pushed out over here. Oh, and yeah, Mongol Empire's fallen apart. It's over. 2,000 men. His son is obviously in one of the evil clans right there. Okay, well, there you go, Mongols. Anatolia basically just replaced them. That's all that happened. Yeah, it didn't free up everyone. It just gave them one big place, led by the Seljuks. So this is basically the Seljuk Empire. They're back. Where is the Seljuk Empire? Who actually has it? Does the Mongol Empire have it still? Was that the one they had, wasn't it? Yeah? No, it's Tataria. Yeah, they have Tataria. There is no Seljuk Empire. That guy has now become the leader, the evil one. How long is he going to be able to keep that? I don't know. Germany looking fine right now. Egypt still fighting the rebellion. I don't know how it's gone on for this long. Ousting from power, 40%. There's a revolt league against him as well. Led by a store with 31,000 men. Ooh, Egypt's having a hard time right now. Barcelona, just being quite quiet, just doing their own thing. Fighting a few wars, defending. Lombardy pay tribute. Ooh, Australia wants Germany to pay tribute. They're like, hey, we used to be kings of Germany. We're the true Abinids. You should pay to use our name. That's, yeah, it's kind of licensing rights for the name, isn't it? That's what's going on here. What is going on in England? England? What just happened? Did you have a revolt to evoke Shrewsbury? Okay, so we've got Mercia, York. Many places seem to be free, mainly Mercia. But right now, it's because he wanted to revoke Lancaster. Okay. So we tried to revoke Lancaster. It's gone horribly wrong for them. It's gone horribly wrong for the English there. Oh, it's a free county. Okay, Ireland, you know, slipping into there, slipping over there. Norway's capital's over here, which I did not notice. Sicily? When did Sicily appear? The stores. Are they actually in Sicily? Okay, they are. Okay, so Sicily is back. Oh, Ivrea. Okay, Italy has just kind of been broken down into more of its previous positions. I guess that revolt league against Egypt worked out. Hispania is... Oh my... Look at Iberia. It used to just be one lovely nation. And, well, almost one lovely nation. But look at it now. It's an absolute mess. But let's look at Italy. So we got Sicily. We got Ivrea. Who controls this? The Uwenid family. Lots of similar family names we're seeing. They've been giving out the titles to the same families. Ferraria. Lombardy's free again. Rick Friedens. Ah, this is just making me feel sick. Slavonia is back. There you go, Slavonia. No Croatia. There is a county of Senj. There's no Croatia, no Bosnia or Serbia or something like that, you know. Bulgaria's there. Oh. Okay. The Duke of Dyrrhachion. Dyrrhachion. We'll call him that. We're fine with that. Okay. Going back north, though. Denmark up. Oh, who's this? Kingdom of Scotland. Yeah, that's the capital. Okay. Okie dokie. Turkestan still keeping control over this. Anatolia seems fine at the moment. Yeah, everyone else seems fine right now. Yeah. Okay, apart from Egypt, everyone's been quite stable. It feels like. Apart from, I guess, Hispania. Australia, I think, has grown a little bit. Maybe down this way. It does look a lot bigger than it used to be. Australia, are they the main power? How strong are they? No, 13,000 men. Denmark would be the main power in Europe. But the Germanic faith, let's have a quick look at it then. Look at that. Have you ever seen the AI make such a glorious colour? Sunni has come completely back now, really into Persia. Miaphysite's still strong over here. Germanic faith in Egypt. Yazidi. Jain really into Tibet. Taoist up here. Yeah, Slavic still surviving a little bit, you know. Go Slavics. Go Slavics. We got Saxons, Norman. Ooh. It's interesting to see French not really span out. We don't normally see not much France here. And the fact Saxon is everywhere. Look at this. Saxons everywhere. Is this... Oh, Castilian, okay. I thought it was like, I thought it said Mali or something. I was like, Mali? That's not the name of the culture. Italian over here. Greek still pretty big over here, but not as big as you sometimes see it, I would say. Looks slightly smaller. Armenian. Bohemian, Croatian, Serbian, Russian. Russia is there. Makes sense. A lot of Norse as well. A lot of Norse everywhere. Let's go east, see if there's anything else we can spot. Turkish. Mongol is popping up here and there. Han is pretty, you know, sorted there. Zhangzheng's doing very well. Turkish down here. Nothing too crazy that I can spot. Please do in the comment section if you do spot something that I have not seen. A bit of Welsh here in Egypt. I guess that's kind of odd. A bit of Welsh in Egypt, of course. Of course it is. Concubines, he does love, so send the Emperor your concubines, but he dislikes tributaries. Which is probably why he has no tributaries. Okay, fine. Unrest, though, currently in China. It is open, but it is, just like I say, a bit unrest at the moment. But Hispania, what are you going to do? You're not trying to reclaim your lands right now. So many claims. He could claim everything. He could claim the world is his. Who's the king? King Wigbert the Lion. The Lion. And actually, the year's not far away from the Lionheart. Now, I know Lion is not the same as Lionheart, but still, you know, it's pretty close. There's only about a 20-year difference there. Actually, less 15 years, really. If I'm correct. I think I'm correct. Now, John should be king. If it was normal history, King John, probably shouldn't say his name. The Bengals been getting pushed back. Kasola is doing a really good job over here. The Mephosite Faith, 40,000 men. The Deccan Empire has only 18,000 men. Well, there you go. Kasola is now the dominant power of India. Yutsang, how many men do you have? Queen Kong has 11,000 men. Western Protectorate currently has 19,000. Karasar, oh, that's the wrong one. Karasar has 11,000. Turkestan has 62,000. The Kassamid family doing a good job. And 32,000 there for Caliph Seljuk. The Seljuk family become the new Caliph. There you go. Sunni. Shia, though. He's practicing Shia. That's, people aren't going to like that if they find out. No siree. No siree. Barcelona's still doing well. Then Tiger by as fast as possible. Don't feel like I'm seeing much happen, though. Scotland's getting, you know, beating themselves up right now. Let's read what's going on up there. Denmark, what, are you fighting anyone? Currently it's a war, Danish conquest. Nothing too big there. Too big there. Hispania. Oh, border dispute over there, but Denmark and the Jomsvikings. For Gavelkind. So, the leader of the revolt, Bulgaria. Looks like the Jomsvikings maybe aren't taking part. Now, they are at war, though. Of the Jomsvikings. He's in this war, but doesn't say if he's actually part of it. Veli. He's not any of those two groups. Oh, he's Prince Sigur of Bulgaria? Yeah, he would be. He is related to Bulgaria, yeah. That makes sense then. So he's actually part of the attacking force of the Danish revolt. Okay, so he's born in the Danish revolt, and he's dead. And he's dead. Well, there we go. That's what I get for going at this fast speed right now. Click on someone, they die. They just die. Just how it is. So here's the world right now. Definitely changed quite a bit since we started the video. I did say at the beginning of the video, Mongol Empire, Hispania, trying to destroy Bordogor by just eating it all, but yeah. But, you know, when they've been split up, they still kind of split into big places. You know, you got Egypt right now, you got Anatolia, so that they kind of split up into like, still big places. They're just more big places than there were before. Don't know what's going to happen with Anatolia right now. Have they got other kingdom titles or just one? They've they've tons. Trebizond, Al Jazeera, Jerusalem, Syria, Persia, and Anatolia. Seljuk Empire have kind of taken over from the inside. I think they're bigger than they ever were. The Seljuk Empire kind of controlled all that. It's good land. Maybe they have better land than they did when they were an empire before. I would say that. They probably have better land than what they had before. That'd be the thing I'd say. It's not necessarily bigger, but the land is better, possibly. Aquitaine is currently here. King Siegfried of Aquitaine. Now, this was the former king of Barcelona. What happened to Barcelona? Looks like he got split between the Storr family. So he's kind of got the Iberian... he's got the Mediterranean lands of Barcelona. And Aquitaine got the French lands. Yeah, that makes sense. Got the French. That split quite well, actually. Not too bad. Could have been much worse there. Bohemia still survives. The Mongol Empire is still here. The son of Komohan. Liberation of Galicia. Lesser Polish Holy War. And border dispute over Minsk. It's gonna fall apart, you know. Mongols, it's over. They have the high ground. There's nothing you can do. Orleans has this. Well, we're just hoping EU4, maybe it fix it. EU4 makes sense of this world. Of course it will. That's what always happens. EU4 never has, you know, messes. The Deccan Empire feels gotten smaller again. Kosola's kind of come over here. Gujarat has come back. Mongols over here. Not having a good time. Got Delhi up here. Karashar's not really done much. They've not done that much, have they, for quite a while. Tributary state against the Bektashi order. Not really a big thing there. They're kind of just not doing much, really. Bengal, yep, falling apart right now. They're ready to be eaten up by Yutsang and Kosola. They move at the Buddhists over here trying to survive. They're the last kind of few Buddhists. There's Buddhists up here, bit of Buddhists here and there, but most of the Buddhist kind of faithful have gone. It's down to them. They're the last ones. Fars has been released. So quick look. Satrap Godaz. Godazid. Okay. He's a Jain. Jain faithful over here. Got a Jain faith coming here to the Middle East, apparently. To Persian areas. Persian himself. 71 men. I don't think that's going to go well. But yeah. Sunni Jihad for Daylam. Turkestan. The Caliph is fighting Turkestan right now. So that should be Anatolia. So the Caliph of Anatolia should be fighting. Yes. Against Turkestan. 4%. Let's have a look at this guy then. Caliph Alkan the Holy. And here we go. So we're at 4% right now. How many men? Turkestan has a lot of men though. Yes, 50,000 men. That's a lot. I know the attackers have many people joining them. You know, it is obviously a jihad, but still. 10% though for Anatolia. Good for Anatolia. 14,000 men. There's so many armies around. They can see so much in this world. Look at it. Look at it. 18,000 men over here. I didn't see many big clashes there. Had a slight clash over here. 13 and 12,000 men here. They could fight each other. Look at the Turkestan men. Look at the Anatolia men. Look at that chainmail. Who would you rather fight? I wonder. It's over here. Nope, looks okay. Some kind of big armies over here. Not too big. Just many small armies everywhere right now. These would be the main forces right now. Oh, 20,000 men versus 11,000. But they got a disadvantage of the river crossing. And there's a few men. Yep, the more men came in to help them. And the Caliph won the battle. The Caliph is when Anatolia will rise. And they're going for Delum. Which would include this, which isn't that much. Yeah, it's not that much. Considering how big this war is, you were hoping maybe they'd go for, like, Persia. A bit more, maybe. But I mean, that's still good, you know, we can't complain. It's better than nothing. Hispania, how are you doing? You getting your things back? Oh, they're fine with Egypt. The Basilisk of Hispania. Oh, he's Greek culture. He's been in Constantinople. Oh, he's in Toledo right now. He doesn't have Constantinople anymore. But he seems to be very Greek, I guess. He wants to take on the style of the Byzantine emperors and the Roman Empire of the past. Which makes sense. It did seem to be trying to grow into that status, so doesn't surprise me at all. Denmark, how are you doing right now? Civil War's still going on. Claimon Yagi War. He's got many. Poland, Finland, Sweden, Denmark. It's back to normal. Gare the Unready. He's mangled, right? He's not going to last long, is he? Not going to last long at all. He's got his own crown, an engraved sword, an iron mace. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. What does the Abbanids have? What have they managed to gain over these years to this point? What have you guys got? Oh, that's it. That's not that great, is it? A skull trophy? Who's the skull trophy of again? I think we saw this before. Gala Satmi. Okay. There's also the Abbanids over here. They have the ones in Ireland have nothing, and the ones in Scotland have a crown and a sword. Well, good for them. Hispania? Any cool stuff you've managed to take over the last few years? No, we've seen most of their stuff before. Not even that long ago. Coming over here then. I guess Anatolia, the Seljuks. Fine Shimitar. Necklace of Radiance. Ah, that's a nice little one there. Turkestan. You guys are pretty big these days. You get anything cool stuff? Bejeweled Dagger, Skull Trophy, Sevenderic. Where should you actually see the person? They're going to take you to the person who it used to belong to. The Mongol family, what have you guys got? Chainmail, Skull Trophy. Okay, ingredients, silver. He's got a composite bow. Yutsang. I'm just looking at the big family scene what they've managed to collect over the years. We've seen a few of them over time. History of Tang. We've seen a few of them over time, but I would like to get an idea just of what they collected now. Oh, and he died. So be it. Well, we're definitely no longer him. Let's click off that. And we'll go to Kasola. Kasola, you currently have quite a few things there. Finger of St. John. Oh, what the? The Deccan Empire. Deccan Empire, what happened? Oh no! Kasola teamed up with the Maharaja B-Pallid, the world's burner. He is burning the Deccan Empire. Look at him. He's replacing them completely. What do you have? You have nothing. Okay, Deccan Empire, what do you guys have? Two-handed lance, so that did not help you, did it? Ooh. Yep, the Deccan Empire I think is going to fall. The Deccan Empire fall between... And it's kind of religion, isn't it? Yeah, we got kind of the... were they Hindus or Jains? They were Jains, yeah. You're kind of the Jain religion fighting against the Sunnis and the Miaphysites. And the Miaphysites and the Sunnis joined together against what used to be the main religion, Jain. Jain did used to be the most populous... It still is the most populous religion right now, I'd say, in India. But yeah, that's big. Yemen just took this. Did Anatolia win in the end? Can't tell. I'm guessing that... Oh no, Kara Shah has that. Okay, so this is now part of Kara Shah. They were tributary to them. So Turkestan did lose that, but they took it instead, the Mongols. And this is Turkestan, that's really it. Turkestan's a lot... Oh, and this, of course, down here. But they're a lot weaker than they were a second ago. Okay, we'll have to leave this part here then, guys. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. It just gets weirder and weirder all the time. We're now into the 1200s. There's only like 200 years to go. Didn't take us long to get to this point, so it won't be that many more parts now until we get to EU4. So I'm looking forward to that, seeing how the rest of the world reacts to the Germanic faith being this dominant. Imagine all the colonies spreading the Germanic faith to the people of the New World. Ah, it's magical. What would they think of them? What would they think of this Germanic faith? And how will the Germanic faith people treat those natives? We'll have to wait and find out then, won't we? And until then, I see you next time.